Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Now with Windows Mixed Reality. Today we're going to do a review for Compound. Compound VR is a game on the Steam store for all the major headsets. It normally retails for $19.99. I received a gift from one of my friends, Jesus Saves, on the Steam community. Thank you, Jesus Saves, for gifting me this game, allowing me to do the review. I was actually waiting for a sale on this game to buy it, but it never goes on sale. There's a good reason for that. This game is very good. This is a rogue light shooter. So what that means is basically you have one life. Now, depending on whether you go on easy, medium, or hard, depends on how much HP you have. I have to be honest, I started out playing this game on medium difficulty, on normal difficulty, but I was dying too many times, too fast. So I finally decided to go on easy, and it's definitely been a more fun experience, getting farther into the game and getting to use more weapons. And yeah, it just overall, it's a lot more fun. Easy is still very challenging. I have not beaten the game on easy, and I put about 5 hours into this game, and yeah, I'm nowhere. I haven't even seen the final boss or anything like that. So yeah, it's a tough as nails FPS shooter, roguelite. Obviously, the art style reminiscent of Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, but it's still original enough. So what I really like about this game is the mechanics, the shooting mechanics, the different guns, the different enemies, the different abilities. So each time you play, there's randomized enemies and randomized guns. So you never know when you start off which guns you're going to pick up, and which gun you get really makes a big difference in the outcome of your run. So there's definitely certain weapons that I'm hoping that I'll get during each run. Basically, I want either the grenade launcher, or I want the bazooka, plus something steady like either the assault rifle or the shotgun with those bouncing pellets. So let's talk about the different weapons. So there's different weapons. There's a shotgun, that's just very powerful, and then there's a shotgun with bouncing pellets that basically bounce off walls. There's a dart gun that'll have bullets that go directly towards enemies. There's a 6-shooter that's very powerful. That's also one of my favorite weapons. There's the blast pistol, which is actually one of the unlocks. So you start off with just a basic pistol. The basic pistol actually recharges its ammo, and the starting pistols are the only ones that do that. Everything else you have to reload. So you can only have 2 weapons out at one time. However, if you have 2 weapons out, that means you're going to have trouble reloading. So part of this game is just management of your weapons, having the right weapon out in the right situation, trying to go with the best 2-weapon combo to progress to what's giving you difficulties. On easy, the ammo and the health pickups come easy. So not only do you have more health, but you also have more ammo and more health pickups along the way. With normal difficulty, you get less, and I haven't gone hard yet, but I'm kind of scared to be honest with you. I've had so much fun playing this game. It's a challenging shooter. All the guns behave differently, and I would say that all the guns are accurate, but by design, certain guns are less accurate than others. So if you have the SMG, it's going to have bullets spread all over the place, versus where you have your sniper rifle, it's going to be very precise at long distance. So which weapons work for you, it's going to depend on your play style. Whether you're more cautious, you probably want the sniper rifle. If you like to go really quick and just very aggressive, you probably want the shotgun, the normal shotgun without the bouncing pellets. And each playthrough, you're going to get different guns, you're going to get different placement of enemies. And yeah, even on easy, some of the enemies are hard. There's this bouncing spider with a shield. There's this guy with like a big shield that's very hard to get, and with a normal weapon it's almost impossible to get to him. So you kind of need to have a strategy to get to that guy. Yeah, this is a fun game, super challenging, but you have to like the roguelite aspect. I'm not a big roguelite fan, but I do like it in this game, and that's because each run does feel different, and all the weapons feel really good, and all the different types of enemies are fun to go up against. So, in the 5 hours I played, I'm not anywhere near to being bored of this game. It's just so much fun, even though I've been repeating some of the levels, especially on normal difficulty. So I do change between easy or normal, just depending on how I'm doing. On easy, the farthest I've gotten is what you're going to see in this video towards the end. That's actually the farthest that I've gotten. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I highly recommend this game. The game ran smoothly. I experienced 0 issues. The sound work was really good. It does have spatial audio, so you can just listen very closely, and you can tell basically where the enemies are coming from, even if the door is closed. I really like that about this game. It really gives it some real strategy to it. And yeah, you can outflank enemies, and enemies will try to outflank you as well, especially once you get into the further levels. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a higher score is because it's still in early access, and there's still things that need to be worked on. Very nitpicky stuff though. For the most part, this is a polished experience. I just like to see some of the guns balanced better, because it really does seem like some guns are ultra powerful and other ones are not as good. I'd like to see the addition of a holster, whether shoulder or whether belt. That way you can truly have 3 weapons out. Currently, it is possible to have 3 weapons. It is possible, but it's just very difficult. You really need one open hand to be able to reload. So you're usually only having 1 weapon, although you can have 1 weapon in each hand. That makes it very difficult to reload. Having a holster, or either on the shoulder or on the belt, would just make that a smoother process and just give it a little bit more strategy. I'd like to see the addition of melee weapons. Obviously that would be difficult to balance, but I think it can be done, especially since we have characters with a shield and whatnot, and you have robots. I really think this game could handle having melee weapons. I think that'd be really cool if we could have like a lightsaber or something like that. I think that would really add some depth to this game and just make it just that much more fun. I like the ability to have save progress. So let's say you get to the farthest level you've ever gotten. I like to have the ability to start at that level versus starting at the very beginning. Maybe just on easy or normal mode. Obviously you don't want to do that with hard mode. You want to be able to go from the start to the end in hard mode, to make it truly challenging. But on normal or on easy, I like to see especially on easy, I think you need that ability to be able to start from your last level, the furthest level you've ever gotten. Even if it's randomized after that point, I think that'd be fine. I think that way more people can see more of the content. But other than that, like I said, this game is actually, even though it's in early access, it's actually pretty polished. About the only criticism I have is that there is no smooth turning. So you have full locomotion, you have teleportation, and you have snap turning available. Those are in the options. There's some negative reviews that say there is no snap turning. That's not true. There is snap turning. It's in the options. But I would like to see the addition of smooth turning. That's what's not available right now. Other than that, though, I can't really think of too many other things that would need to be added to make this game great. As is, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. But with more content added and the addition of a holster and smooth turning and ability to save the last level, at least on easy, I think that would bring this game over the top. This is definitely one of the best games in VR. Would be in my top 10 list of VR games as is currently, and it's only getting better. There is a free demo, so if you don't like roguelites, Go ahead, download the demo, check it out, see if you like it. I highly recommend it. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.